Hello everyone and welcome to BHC Studios. Today we'll be looking at these new CURA camera Pochettes. I guess they're called Suede Pochettes, synthetic suede. And you can get these at Camera Film Photo. Thank you Vishal and the rest of the team for sending these out for me to check out and review. So far, this is the only one that I've opened, but I have the other two colorways. And so let's just look right away. So for those of you wondering like why would you need these, I'll show you how I use these. But these are very useful for someone like me who likes to self-organize my gear, oftentimes in bags that aren't meant to be camera bags. And so having these things, being able to put products inside. So the dimension here is, it says 14 centimeters by 10.5 centimeters. So 5.5 inches, around 5.5, and just over 4 inches this way. And height wise, it's a 6.5 inches. So what is that in centimeters? Whatever, maybe 17 centimeters. So let's just open this up inside and see what I have here. What is in here? Pull it out. I have the Leica M10 and the 28 Summicron. So that's kind of it's a decent size, and we're gonna be putting different things in here. And if you look inside, there are two smaller, it's maybe hard to see here, two smaller pockets on the inside. So maybe you could put filters, or you could put, I don't know, like a viewfinder or something in there, or even maybe like a roll of film or anything kind of thing. There's not much dimension to the pocket inside, but you can put stuff in there, and it's a little bit thicker on the bottom here. It's padded down here, so if you put this onto a bottom of a camera bag, but right there you can see M10, or if you know, it could be a film M, and this is a CURA strap as well. They're Japanese silk strap, and that's another CURA strap over here. This color still may be available in certain lengths. This thing is a previous, all their CURA camera straps are limited editions, and so if you see a colorway, you get it. And so here we go. So let's just pull on these drawstrings here, and there you go. These are all made in Japan, and it uses a synthetic suede that on the website says is partially made from plant-derived sources. And the closest I can explain the feel is, have you ever felt the Alcantara, the Italian synthetic suede? It feels a lot like that. So it's a nice kind of it's like a microfiber but thicker. It has a nice rich feel, and I think kind of the advantage of using these synthetic suedes is, you know, first of all, I guess it's vegan or eco-friendly or whatever you want to call it, but as well, you can color them in different colorways. Only certain colors work well with leather, but this thing here, you can pretty much choose any color. But this is a nice, comes in 3 colors, beige, gray, khaki, as well as navy. So let's just grab some other cameras. So pull this out here. So this is the X Pro 3 with the 35-1.4 without the lens hood. With the lens hood, you probably have to put it in upwards. So here, so you can see that there. Close her up. Fits nice and easy like that, right? But if you did have the lens hood on here and you wanted the lens hood to be on, then you basically put it down this way, right? So now you have the 6.5 inch height here. And then let's just grab this. Look at this beast here. The Leica motor on a Leica 3A, I think. This is from my friend Michael from Retro Photo. Thank you for sending this out to me to play with as well as to shoot with. It's a cool camera. Has a collapsible 50 in here so that, you know, there you go. It's collapsible so you can put it in like this and it fits nice and snug in here. Close her up. And look at that. It fits nicely in here. And so, how big? How big? And also, what's with this box here? What's with this box here? Well, CURA also carries, sometimes I get these packages from Camera Film Photo, and so this is a lot of the CURA's cleaning products here, so go check out in the link down below, as well as, what else do I have in here? I have their rings. No matter what strap I have, I switch over to the CURA rings, because these are actually nickel-plated brass split rings, and so much safer to put on your cameras than using stainless steel, because stainless steel against stainless steel, they wear each other out, but brass is softer than stainless steel, so you wear out the rings before you wear out your rugs. And this thing right here is the latest cleaning kit from CURA here, and so I've shown you these kits before. I've added my own little lens pen here. There is an extra section here, but you have the brush, the cleaning kit, the microfiber tissues here. And so this, I always recommend if you are always wanting to clean your kit properly, get proper cleaning products. CURA's cleaning products are award-winning, and this is for cleaning your camera body. You can see that there. And this kit here is for cleaning your lenses. And so I've been to shops where they are servicing lenses, and most of the time in Hong Kong, I see them using CURA products. So kind of why. And also Camera Film Photo has their own film now, the Kiki Pan 320, black and white. I've been shooting it. I haven't posted anything yet, but I will soon. And so thank you, Camera Film Photo, for sending this out to me. But let's get back to the pouches. Let's see what else I can fit in here. All right, so I have a bit of a chonker here. This is the XH1 with a Sigma 30mm f1.4. So this is probably maybe like almost DSLR kind of size as well. Now this thing here, you can't fit it in this way. You do have to fit it in sort of up like this, right? So it's in there nice and safe. And then you could tighten it up like this, but the lens kind of still sticks out. But again, if you're putting this inside a camera bag, which I'll show you in a minute, this is fine. It still keeps everything protected. All right, so pull this out here. And now, what do we have here? Oh, look at this. This is a Fujifilm G8645ZI. Let's see if we can make this fit in here. And ta-da, look at that. It fits straight in. And again, there's still kind of space in here. Remember, there's two little pockets in the back, so you could fit maybe some film in here still. And let's just close her up. Close it up, and there you go. GA645 inside here. And as I mentioned, there are two more colors. I haven't even opened them up yet, so let's just open them up for your viewing pleasure. All right, so here is the navy. Oh, that looks really nice. Now try doing this with suede leather. I don't think you can get this kind of pop if you had real leather. Actually, so this one here is the beige. So this is the gray khaki, and then this is the beige. And so for me, I probably like this is. I mean, I think when I got sent these three, I obviously grabbed the one that I was most attracted to. I think maybe it's because of this khaki green here, and then with the kind of a gray suede. It's kind of my style. And this one here is more like a brown with the beige, but this still looks pretty cool. And let's just put the Leica M10R in here. There you go, and pull this shot here. And let's grab the X Pro 3 inside here and pull out here. So here we go. We have all three. Let's just move some things around here. You have all three pouches here. Let's also let's get rid of the tags here. All right, no tags. Here we go. So this is the gray khaki. This is the beige. And here we have the navy. And so of these three colors, again, I think this is my favorite. So I'm gonna show you, I'll be right back. So here's one of my favorite kind of beat around bag. This is a Domkey bag. And one of the beauties of Domkey is that it's the least amount of organization. Now this one gives you one little pouch here that you can put stuff in, but the rest of it is just this big open space. And so what you can do with bags like this is, as you can see, you can just drop these in here like that. So if you want a little bit more protection, there's no padding on the bottom of this, or just very little padding. So having another case like this is nice to have in here. And if I took this out here, if I took this piece out here, you probably put two of these. There you go. So you have two of these next to each other like that. And then you close this up, and here is your kit for a little bit extra protection. And if you want to be precious with your camera gear, then when you get home, you can just grab this, and then you can actually use this for long-term storage instead of taking this out all the time. As well, you could put your lenses in here. You could use this to kind of like a DOP kit. Anything where you don't want it fully zipped up and you want to access it quickly, because when it's in the bag, you can also have it fully open like this. Then have it open like this, right? You put it in your bag like this, and there you go. You can just grab your gear as you need inside here and still have a little bit of protection, and you got padding along the bottom like that. All right, so this is why I think I'm gonna enjoy using these pouches. Very functional. Now some of you might be thinking, so the pricing on these are $63.25 USD on Camera Film Photos website. And some of you might be thinking, well, I don't wanna spend that much on a pouch. And you don't have to. These are kind of premium products. They are very well made. They are made in Japan. And you got top quality materials, and especially if you have Leicas or any kind of fancy gear and you want a little bit extra protection, even in a camera bag that has its own sort of compartments, there are other cheaper solutions, which I'll just show you. All right, so if any of you guys bought Fujifilm lenses and stuff, you do get this little lens pouch thing here, right? So you can just put the lens in here. It's kind of a microfiber material. It says Fujifilm there. You don't get a lot of protection, but you get some protection. I usually would use this when I would put two lenses sort of on top of each other. I wouldn't really have them next to each other because I'd be worried that they would bang into each other, but this is sort of level one. It's free. You get this with your camera gear. Another solution is actually just using old socks. Make sure you wash it and sort of do the same thing. Put your lenses inside the old socks. But again, it's offering minimal protection, but it's better than nothing. Number two, I actually got this from my buddy Jeff Wong in Hong Kong. These actually meant for putting in high-end porcelain teacups. And he sent these to me, and these are actually really good. These work really well. But again, you can only hold like one lens. As you saw, I'm putting cameras with lenses inside, so I could put like an X Pro 3 body only or an M body only or lens only, pull on the drawstrings, and there you go. But this is kind of small. Another solution is just going to a dollar store and buying these little thermal lunch bags. These things cost like, what, $5? And they actually are great for when you're traveling and there is a difference between like a really humid country where outside's really humid, inside's air conditioned, and you get condensation in your cameras. I often would carry these things here and put either film in here or cameras. And so you can see these things are pretty large, but you can get these in different sizes, different styles. Some of them will even have a zipper. This one doesn't, but what I often do is just go like this, and then just roll it up like this. And in fact, I do store the Fujifilm GA645Zi at home inside like this, and have this wrapped up like this, and you are ready to rock and roll. And you know, it's not classy or elegant, but it gets the job done. And my final hack is using headphone cases. So this is a Beats headphone case, and look at that. Here we have a Minolta X700. Actually, this is another CURA strap. It's kind of a hand strap here. You can kind of go like this and shoot like this and kind of carry it like a short handle here. But I also use these things for quick transport. I actually do store my Leica M's like this, and then maybe still put it inside a thing like this. And if I'm traveling with it, I'm being extra careful. And then people don't think there's cameras in here, but they may think there's a high-end headphone. So those are other possible solutions. If you do invest in these things, especially if you do have Leicas or other camera gear, high-end lenses, you could even basically throw in all your GoPro and GoPro accessories. You could use this as a little dop kit, but kind of like a pouch. If you like this pouch design, then this is one of the nicer ones you can get. Has a nice suede feel. You're not going to worry about damaging anything. Oh, this one here, you can see the inside better. You can see the little pockets in here. There's one bigger pocket and one slightly smaller pocket in here. And again, the bottom here has kind of a nylon, but it's slightly padded in here. So as you saw, where's my big camera here? You can go as big as something like a GA645Zi medium format film camera. It'll fit in here, as well as something like an XH1 with a 30 f1.4, but it doesn't matter what lens. I think I even have the 16 to 80 in here, which I'm actually using to shoot this video, so I can't show you. But here we go, like that, with the 30mm lens. Pull it like this. You can store it like that. All these cameras, either built-in lens. Here's again my X Pro 3, goes in straight like this. Fits nicely inside. You got 3 pouches, and depending on the bag that you're using, I think even for extra security, it's nice to have it in like this, or just for transportation or for storage. And so thank you so much, Camera Film Photo. Thank you, CURA, for having these things sent out to me. Let me know if you have any questions down below. Thank you, Michael, for sending this out to me to play with. We'll talk to you soon, and happy shooting.